Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel today. Today is going to be a kind of a different video. It's not really like a Homelab video, but it's actually still related to my Homelab. So, Prime Day was just a few days ago, and I actually ended up getting one of the Minisforums PC, which I will be essentially using with my Homelab, as well as an NVMe and some RAM that will go with it essentially, because it didn't come, well, I didn't pick the bundle one, and I had very specific RAM and NVMe hard drive that I wanted to use for it. So today, we'll be doing a little bit of an unboxing video to kind of show you what the Miniforum has to offer, and then we might make a series out of this to show you how I'll configure it, do some migrations from my Homelab to this machine. The ultimate goal is to kind of start shrinking my lab a little bit. I got, rack mount servers and everything that I'll use for more like powerful things if I need to, but I've been trying to consolidate some of my stuff and make it into, a smaller Homelab in the case that I ever need to like move it or something. So we'll be doing a cool unboxing video, hopefully cool, and show you what it's all about. So let's get started. Alright, so this is a new camera angle for me. This is actually my good camera, so I can zoom in and stuff like that, compared to my webcam that is just doing the video here. So the quality is slightly different, but the box itself is pretty good. It has a plastic wrap on top of it. So we'll cut the plastic wrap off here real quick and essentially unbox it here. So this is pretty nice. It's actually pretty small. It's not as huge. It's essentially a small form factor, right? So you get a lot of the, hey, I can pretty much put this almost anywhere. Obviously, you want to probably keep it in a spot that will be cool and not necessarily just heated. They have multiple different versions of this, actually. But essentially, the goal here is I picked the one that was an i9, I think 13,900. Let's see, I can look back here. i9 13900H processor. I can zoom in right here real quick. Zoom in. Yeah, look at that. So this is one of their more higher end models. They also had a 12900H and I think an i5 as well. But I wanted this to be like my, hey, I only need one and nothing more, right? So the box comes pretty nice. There's a diagram on the back of how it looks on the back, which really is cool because it has actually two SFP plus ports for your 10 gigs, two Ethernet 2.5 gig ports, USB Thunderbolt, USB-C Thunderbolt ports for extra speeds if you need external, HDMI, and some USB ports. So to get started, we'll take off the little wrapper thingy and take a look here at how to open the box, which actually just looks like a normal box that you just lift up. So let's lift it up. Ugh. It's okay, guys. I got it. Alright. So, I clearly don't have enough desk space to throw everything onto the side. But we got our little server here, and I'm trying to take it out without taking it off the screen. But it's wrapped in your plastic, but you kind of see it's really small form factor. I'm trying to think of something that I can compare it to. I guess my hand isn't huge per se, so but should be able to actually unwrap it here real quick. There we go. And you can see it is very small in regards to how it is. So you get the front here. Ooh, here we go. The front. So you get your power ports, your USB ports, and even a headphone jack. Then you get your back, which is was covered up by this, but now it isn't. So you got your SFP plus 10 gig ports, 2.5 gig ports, your Thunderbolt ports, HDMI, USB ports, and your power plug. So you can see it is a pretty small form factor. You got the logo on the side, which you'd probably read it like this, but it is pretty neat. We will crack it open though. We definitely will, because we gotta put it in the RAM and the NVMe. but we'll put that to the side. So there should be, I believe, a power cord in here as well, because I need power, obviously. So let's take a look at the box here real quick. Open it up. So looks like they offer a few things. So you got your power cord for your power supply over here. So it is a switch adapter. If you read it, switch adapter. So this is a 19-volt output, in case you ever need to replace that. It comes with a very tiny, short HDMI cable for HDMI needs. Let's see what else. What is this? Oh, it looks like it comes with a heatsink. So a heatsink for your NVMe. So we'll wrap that back. And we got a few screws, which I assume is also for your NVMe. And then I assume it's probably a manual or something in here. Oh no, it's a metal plate for something. Now I'm kind of scared to open it because I'm not entirely sure what this is, and I didn't want to break it. So let's slowly open it. Oh, this is the SSD. So if you were to run a like a normal 2.5-inch SSD, it would plug in with the NVMe port over here. So this is just a board converter, but we're gonna just put NVMe's in. But in case you wanted to use a a 2.5-inch SSD, you could use one of these to put it in. So it just utilizes that port. Okay, so that's pretty cool that they have that actually. But we're going for the speeds, guys. We're going for fast speeds. So this does have like 3 NVMe slots, but I only brought 1 NVMe, so I definitely have some time to figure it out and essentially buy 2 more. Probably next maybe Black Friday is when I'll do it actually, to buy 2 more NVMe's. But right now I was like, I paid way too much for all this right now, so we're not going to. So that's essentially what's in the box. There's some manuals in here, but nothing too fancy after that. So we're gonna move the box to the side. And so we won't need any of the cables or any of these, so I'll put those over to the right. The heatsink, it's probably important. I probably won't put the heatsink on in this video, but we'll just slap on the NVMe. We probably won't need the screws, so let's not lose the screws. So the first thing to figure out is how to open this box, essentially, which, based off of what it looks like, there are 4 or 8 screws on the bottom, and I'm hoping it either pops out or opens up because I do not see any other screws that would indicate being useful. So we'll take our nice Leatherman. This has done me super well, actually. I need to get like a kit just for computers though, but this Leatherman has done me justice over the course of multiple years of just handy stuff, essentially. So would highly recommend getting one if you ever need a nice utility tool. So we'll unscrew the 8 screws here. And we'll try not to lose any of the screws because these are really small screws. That's always the fun part about taking apart, especially laptops, is the moment you will like unscrew something, you're like, oh, where did I just last put that screw? And you're trying to find the one screw that like holds the one thing in, and you're like, oh god. But these are pretty easy. These aren't too tight, and we should be able to just unscrew 2, 3 more here. But I'm really looking forward to doing this. I was tempted to buy like 2 more of these and make like a Proxmox cluster or something, or a Ceph cluster or whatnot. but then I decided against it because that was a lot of money too. But maybe. I think for this one, I think I will install VMware EXXi just to make the migration slightly easier from my existing Dell server to this. But definitely the next one that I get will probably be a Proxmox server. Well, I might end up, once I migrate everything over, play with Proxmox on my actual PowerEdge. Eventually, I will probably convert everything to Proxmox, but if you work in tech and tech is your hobby, you kind of get burnt out a little bit doing tech stuff, and you kind of want to keep things simple. So, alright, so I unscrewed everything. I'm currently contemplating if this just comes off. It just comes off, okay, alright. You can just lift it up and it comes off. Alright, now I'm going to stare at this for a little bit and question how I'm going to do this. So it looks like you got two more. I'm going to need a smaller screwdriver. Two more spots for the fan. Well, three more. Three more for the fan. So these are the NVMe slots right down here. I don't know where the RAM goes yet. I'm hoping possibly... I hope it's not on the other side. That would be kind of rough. Let's see if my thing can actually unscrew these. Or it's too thick. It might be too thick. I might actually need to get a smaller screwdriver. Let me see if I can. Might be able to use this to get it. Ooh. Nope, I got it. See, telling you, the Leatherman utility is super nice. Alright, now I gotta remember the casing. Alright, that's a long screw. Okay. So that's that. So there's 3 screws on the back here. I will need to figure out where the RAM goes. I think I need to do that first, honestly. Yeah, so this just looks like a plate for the fan, so that doesn't look, it doesn't look that's too scary to take apart, honestly. Here we go. But as always, try to take things out slowly just so that you don't accidentally pull something that you're not expecting. Okay. Whoop. Technically I could unplug that. But do I need to is the question. So these are the NVMe slots. But I don't see that's where the CPU would be on the other side. But the question is, are the RAMs? Oh, I bet the RAM slots are in the back. I bet the RAM slots are on the other side, which will make this slightly more complicated because I have no idea how one would get to the other side at this point. This is usually when I go look up a video real quick. Look up a video real quick. Alright. Minisforum MS-01. RAM install. Alright, go through the ads. Alright. Oh, mine looks completely different than that one. Oh! the case actually just slides off. 1 second. Wait, does it actually? 1 second. Let me put this back in quick. So if you're just getting to the NVMe stuff, you can just get to it from the back. Oh, this hooks up in a very specific way apparently too. Okay. I might have messed this up, not paying attention. Thank goodness I made a video, so that means I can go back to the video and take a look and see where I screwed up. Taking things apart is... Oh, okay, that's how it is. Okay. So there's this thing in the front. Oh. Well, that just came off in the back. Yeah, so there's this thing in the back. This is what happens. In the back that there's a button, and supposedly it slides. I think. Supposedly slides? Maybe? One second. I gotta take a look at this video again. Alright, so push the button down and it slides up. Alright, we're gonna take a short break while I go figure this out. Okay, so supposedly there's a way to do this, and I just don't know how to pull it out. Oh. I think it might be easier if I didn't take the case completely apart. So it slides out. It just slides out. Okay. So we got this side. Real quick. Wait, I still have no idea where the RAM goes. What? So that's a PCIe slot. But where does the RAM go? What? Okay, wait 1 second. Let's continue with this video. Install memory. Oh, I actually had to take apart the fan. It's on the other side of this fan. Okay, give me a second. So apparently, the memory will go underneath this fan. I'm like so much more used to building like full-on ATX towers that I know exactly like on the motherboard where everything is, but with like mini computers, everything's just so tightly compact to each other that it's kind of crazy where some things might like hide or live. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yes, the RAM. Okay, all right. We got it. So, the RAM, guys. I opted for the 96 gigs RAM kit. So, 248 gig sticks, crucial. This is what was on sale too for Pride Day. DDR5. And so this CPU supports up to 96 gigs, so that's why I did it that way. And also 5200 megahertz. I know this says 56, but it will run the slowest speed, so we're good. So we're gonna put these RAM sticks in. So we'll open them and hope we don't drop them. We'll make a mess. Or just utterly fail at opening them. I really do wish I had like more of a setup, and it's not just my desk here. Okay, so we got 2 amazing RAM sticks, guys. These are the biggest RAM sticks I've ever had, 48 gig sticks. So we be very careful in taking them out to use. All right, and they will go in. So essentially, they should only go in one way, because I think, yeah, they will only go in one way. So you can't screw it up. I mean, you could. All right. All right, so it's in there, and then we push it down. Oh, that just sounded so... I mean, we're good. We're good. It's fine. I just don't like the sound of that when the clips lock in, because it kind of rubs against the memory. I guess. All right. So that's the memory. We don't have any PCIe thing here, but that actually might be an interesting consideration to... I need to look at what PCIe slot this is, because maybe I could put more NVMe's in there, actually. Okay, so we can put the fan back in here. So it should just go on like this without any major issues. Such small screws. Uh-oh. It fell down into the crack right in between. The screw is like right there. Dang it. Let it slide. Okay. My fingers are too big for this. These screws are too small. Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Here we go. Literally, I can barely hold this screw between my finger. Okay, wait. Maybe we just like slide it in. Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's like semi in the hole. Alright. One down. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright. We just gotta make it in the hole and not drop it anywhere else on this case. But yeah, I was tempted to not buy 96 gigs of RAM, but there's really, it only has 2 ports, right? So like there's no really upgrade path if you want to max out RAM. You essentially buy it because Crucial just sells it in packs of 2, right? I could have bought a 48, but it wouldn't have been really cost efficient at that point. Okay, that is it. We're good now. Okay, so we don't have to deal with anything on this side. Now we're back to the other side, where we can put in the NVMe drive, which it's different. So It doesn't look like it's specifically labeled, I don't think. Okay, let's zoom in real quick. Honestly, I can't tell. Because what it is one of these slots, well, all these slots have different PCIe. One's a PCIe 4, two of them are PCIe 3, but the 2 slots versus 3 slots. So I need to go figure out which one is the fast slot. Here real quick. Let me go take a look. Oh my god, I just need the SO1 NVMe slot speeds. The leftmost slot is the compatible. Okay, wait. Which? Let me look at this image here. Okay. I have to look online. So, based off the image, if the CPU is there, the leftmost slot, which would be the one closest to the CPU, it's PCIe 4. Okay, so this is the slot. Supposedly this is the slot. If it's not, I'm gonna be so sad. So we got our Western Digital black NVMe SSD with the 7,300 megabytes per second, Gen 4 2 terabyte, which we'll be using. So we'll open this up real quick. And by real quick, I mean like eventually get there. There we go. I would love to like get like a 1 petabyte solution. Obviously, it won't be a small form factor, but it would be really cool to play around with. So you got your kind of normal NVMe chip. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Oop, there we go. That's actually pretty cool. Trying to think about the sticker. But essentially, they should just go in like this. Oh wait, let me unscrew this first. Ooh, focus. There we go. And then they should just go in. You slide it in like that. Hold it down and use my fat fingers to somehow put the screw back in. I'm so bad at this. You guys are never gonna want to watch one of these videos again because you're gonna be like, man, this guy can't hold screws. Right, alright, I got it. I definitely got it. I don't got it. Nope, definitely don't got it. Wait, I got it? Maybe I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. So then you screwed that in, and essentially, you're kind of golden at that point. So we could put the heatsink on if we wanted to, but in this case, I won't do the heatsink. So now it's time to put it back together. Oh man, the fan again. Which was something more along the lines of like this. Okay, wait. This definitely needs to go under here. Here. Alright. Just like that. I think that's how it. Yeah. Just like that. We'll get the screws in here a little bit. And actually, I'll put the back panel on first. And then I will put the, and then I'll slide it in. Okay. And then, oh, there we go. It focuses on my hand. My hand is not as cool to focus on. Maybe I should make a new YouTube channel called Only Hands, so that you just see my hands working on technology. I would like to know in the comments if that's something you guys would like to see. You know, for the fun of it. Okay, so that should be good. We can now put the back casing back on. No, I can't. So the back casing has to go back on after I put this back on. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually know which way it went. I don't know which way it went. I think it goes just on like this. Oh yeah, no, it makes sense. It has to go on like this. So it has to slide in like this. Because the back plating requires these over here to be set like that ish. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, they go this way. Yeah, so like that. But I think I need to put the back thing on first, right? So this needs to go on. Clip that on first, and then we're good. Okay. We have officially installed RAM, put the case together, and all we need to do is add some screws in. These screws are slightly bigger, so they're actually easier to screw in, just so you guys know. So this is not going to take as much time. And now I'm hoping it powers up and the RAM and everything shows up as correct. I guess it does have an HDMI cord. I could just plug it into my TV back here to see. Alright, here we go. Almost done. I'm looking forward, I think the big thing I'm looking forward to for this is the SFP Plus ports and seeing how much throughput I can put in. I was tempted to buy like 2 more of these and make a NAS with them. A NAS cluster with them. There you go. But maybe that'll be a future project. We'll see how this goes so far. All right, there you go, guys. Don't worry about my early fingers. There is essentially your Minisforum computer with RAM and NVMe installed. So this video is going to be way too long anyway, so we will make another video booting it up and probably installing EXXI on it. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!